Let's make it last. Let's make it last forever and ever. Don't let our love in. Let me hear you tell me you love me. Let me hear you say you never leave me. Ooh, girl, that would make me feel so right. Let me hear you tell me you want me. Let me hear you say you never leave me, baby, until the morning light.
Let me tell you how much I love ya. Let me tell you that I really need you, baby, baby. I will make it alright. No one but you, baby, can make me feel the way you make me feel.
Don't let our love in. Just make it last forever and ever. Your touch is wonderful. Your love, joy, that's what I feel when I'm with you. Nothing, no one could compare to what we have. Love, it feels so good. I'm so glad you're mine. Make it last forever. Don't let our love in. Make it last forever and ever. Ooh, give me kisses. Love me. Hold me. Squeeze me. Gently. Come on. I love it.
Hello. We are the Bells.
Yeah, we are.
I'm
We're the
Pastor
Bells.
Leon. This is my wife, Lady Tamika Bell.
Hey, you guys.
And we are from Mobile, Alabama.
Are we
So
from
if you
Mobile?
are-
We really are from Mobile.
If you're watching the replay, you know how we do it. Hashtag replay anointing. And if you are not watching the replay and you are joining us live, we want you to go ahead and share.
That's right. That's right. Share it. Share it. We're here. Marriage Monday. Got to power up. Yes, yes, yes. Looking at my hat here. It's kind of a little funky doodad thing here going on, but it's okay. It's what we do as ladies. We
Hope
do
you're
that.
having a great week.
Yes. We hope you're having a great Monday. He's actually doing some tech stuff right now. He's fixing something, but we're getting ready to get going with Marriage
And look,
Monday.
how have you been enjoying Marriage Monday?
Ooh.
I want to know how you've been enjoying it. This is our second week in February.
Second week in February.
So that means we've done it. I mean, we've presented 5 Marriage Mondays to you. So
and for us, Marriage Monday has been fun.
it's been fun.
Oh my, it has been really fun. Like, I mean, we only show some stuff, but you know, you get to see kind of like, you guys see the pretty cute stuff that we edit.
Yeah.
But
Like our coffee and conversation.
Oh my.
The actual video footage was about 2 hours, hour and a half,
Yes,
2 hours.
Yes.
And we had to cut it down to like an hour or maybe 45 minutes. I believe it was.
Yeah.
But it's just fun. It's fun. We've been enjoying it. We've been enjoying talking to other couples and sharing with other couples in our Marriage Monday.
Yeah.
So we just pray it's been a blessing to you to watch and enjoy.
Marriage Monday has been so fun to tape. That's what we're going to say right now. And as soon as he finishes his techie stuff,
I want you to go ahead, if you're watching us, go ahead and share.
you know, Because Marriage Monday.
It's Marriage Monday. And who doesn't like Marriage Monday?
People who don't like marriage. I'm petty. I'm being petty right now.
But today we're gonna actually have a very serious conversation.
Yes, at the Bells we have our fun, but this one today probably is going to be a little bit. Today is going to be a little touchy, so get ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as he finishes his techie stuff.
So making sure we are letting people know that we're out here.
His techie stuff. He's a whole pastor. But for those of you who just joined, he did ask earlier, how have you been liking Marriage Monday?
How have you been enjoying Marriage Monday?
So yes. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
He is finally done with his techie stuff. Whoa. Hello. Got it. So, Marriage Monday. Let's get going. Once again, we're the Bells. He's Pastor Bell, I'm Lady Bell, and we've been doing Marriage Monday now since the first week of January. We have done at least 5, and if you have not viewed them, go back and view the old videos. They are fun. They are powerful. Some will probably make you cry. Some of them will touch you, and you'll go, whoa. Wow, I'm not the only one. So what has happened is we realized that in doing those videos, there's a lot of fun and it's really light. But then there's this side of marriage that can be sometimes not so fun. Yeah. There are times when we don't like our spouse, but we love them. And then there are those challenging times in our marriages where things hit hard. Finances. The number one reason for divorce. Financial difficulties. It's not adultery. Wow, go figure. Then you do have adultery, which will be the number 2. And then you have just plain old irreconcilable differences. So what we're going to do now in the next couple of series that are going to come up is we're going to start talking about some of the tough stuff as it pertains to marriage. Some of the tough issues.
Overcoming those challenges.
Exactly. So for us, we always start with telling our own business first. So we recently had something. Well, not recently, actually.
I think it's important that we are open book. We are really an open book.
Yeah.
And like Lady Bell said, we don't mind telling our own business. No. No one can tell you nothing about the business we haven't already told you.
Exactly.
if you have followed us or watched us, and you know.
Yeah. You know. Hey.
But something that I think it happened most recently, but what many people do not know, is that we have had 2 miscarriages.
We have. We've had 2 miscarriages.
We've had 2 miscarriages. The most recent was last year, last November. And our first one was in 2013.
The end of 2013.
The end of 2013.
Yeah.
We had our first miscarriage, and we're gonna talk about overcoming losses.
Yeah.
Because we had the miscarriage last year, but honestly, I just got healing from it last month.
Yep.
I did. I had a very transparent moment with my wife because we do deliverance, we talk about soul hurts and this kind of stuff. But I'll go back to our very first miscarriage.
Yeah, because I would have to say for us, and that's one of the questions that we're going to ask the couples in the series coming up. What is the most difficult thing that has happened to you, and how you overcame it? How did you overcome it? Because each one is different, and ours would probably have to be the miscarriage. I mean, we've gotten through the being hungry, the not having the money, the finances, the blended family, we've gotten past all of that, and I think that the miscarriage, that feeling of loss, was probably the hardest thing for us.
And it's not just it's not the feeling of loss, but the feeling of loss and helplessness. Like it's nothing you can do about it. Like we had our first miscarriage in 2013. We were excited. We had found out about the pregnancy like in October, and we weren't going to tell anyone until my birthday in November. November 23rd was my birthday.
Yeah.
So we found out in October. We weren't going to tell anyone until my birthday. We have a big reveal about, hey, we're pregnant. And we went through the pregnancy, and those weeks were fine. And November 22nd, day before my birthday, she had a doctor's appointment. She went to the doctor's appointment like she always does.
Yeah.
I didn't go this time because I was working. I couldn't get off. So I didn't go. Well, she went to the doctor's appointment, and I didn't hear from her for several hours, which is unusual. I usually hear right from her after the doctor's appointment. And when I did hear from her, she was headed to the hospital, Providence Hospital. Well, of course, at this point, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Important to note, at this time, we only had one car. And I'm at work.
Oh my, yeah, that was funny.
I'm at work, and she's heading to the hospital from a doctor's appointment. She's heading to the hospital.
I'm laughing really hard. Wait, it's important to know at this point. Not only did we just have one car, I think.
Yeah.
Were the phones off?
The phones were off.
I think our phones were off at that point too.
We had one car and our phones were off.
We've been through a whole lot, okay?
So
it's coming in the book. It's coming in the book.
So
we coming.
So I didn't hear from her for a couple of hours because she couldn't call me and I couldn't call her.
That's right. I couldn't call you.
So I think I called the doctor's office.
That's right.
I called the doctor's office and then they told me that you had left.
Yeah.
That she had left.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure how we even talked because I was at work. And you were heading to the hospital.
Listen, let me tell you something. When you don't have a phone in your hand all the time, you can find ways to communicate, okay? I promise you can. I called your office I called you from the doctor's office. And then I called my mama, shout out to Tina, R.I.P., to pay my phone bill. Yes, I did.
Yes.
If she were alive, she would love that, okay?
So she called from the doctor's office. I mean, from the hospital.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on? She said, well, the doctor wanted to come to the hospital because some things didn't look right on the ultrasound. He wanted to get some things checked out. So I called a friend of mine. He come get me from work.
Yeah.
I go to the hospital, and you tell the hospital. So you at the Providence.
Well, because it's important to know that with our first miscarriage, I knew that something was going to be wrong. I just knew. I knew it was weird. It wasn't like any of my other pregnancies. And then, you have those moms who have those fish dreams. For those of you out there who understand the fish dreams, shout out to the moms who have the fish dreams. It's not witchcraft. It is real. But my mom had a fish dream. And in her fish dream, all of the fish died. I did not tell her that I was pregnant. We didn't tell anybody. And she said the fish died in the dream. That's the short version. And so she called me. She said, Tamika, somebody's pregnant and the baby's going to die. The baby's going to die. They're going to die. Oh, Lord. And so she's crying. She is crying and she is having a fit. Then she called me back the next day and she said, I had another fish dream. And this time the fish were flourishing. They were everywhere. They were coming out of cabinets. They were coming out of cupboards. They was coming out everywhere. So the person that's going to lose these babies, it's okay because they're going to have life and life more abundantly after. It's going to be okay. I said, okay, Mom. Never told her I was pregnant. But I knew that something was off about the pregnancy. So when I was at the hospital and I had to call my mom, who I didn't tell I was pregnant, I said, hey, Mom, I'm at the hospital.